that right. That was right. Oh, are you at the right time? Cool, cool. Hi. Welcome to Indigo Chameleon. Tonight we are playing my favorite game, Vampire the Masquerade. And I have these wonderful, wonderful people who have agreed to be terrible, terrible people, terrible vampires with me tonight. Um, this is for the people who are here at the moment. This is a mature stream, so please note that in whatever thing you need to note it in. I will touch more on that later, but for right now, schedule this week. That's the thing we're doing. I know the schedule. Hold on, I can do this.
The schedule for this week is
There you go. Thank you.
super great. You're going to love every single minute of it. On Wednesday, we have a little mini arc that we are starting. I gotta get the group chat sort of popping for that one, but stay tuned for that on Wednesday. On Thursday, we continue on with our adventures in the wild beyond the Witchlight. As I think we're hag bound, or at least hag adjacent, this coming week on Thursday. And then on Sunday, we continue on with our chaos crew as we continue to kick up a little bit of chaos and deal with an encroaching weird horde of alien dog creatures outside of the campus, and I figure out how I can transport an 8-year-old right into the or a 10-year-old right into the middle of the battle. So
Don't comes off.
They're where they always are not supposed to be. They're always there.
it's gonna be a great time.
She was in the cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Just pull her out.
In the cargo short.
Yeah,
She's in the gotcha ball. She jumps out.
She's in the gotcha ball.
she's in the gotcha one. So token. So absolutely.
Perfect. You can check us out on Discord. We have a Discord where we have fun conversations and do fun things. I would definitely come check it out. We have a merch store where I've been told there are cool things happening there too. I'm bad at advertising, guys. But I thank Scribe every day for letting me try. But here we are, and we are going to start this game of Vampire the Masquerade, Neon Bites. Warning, we are playing terrible, terrible people who do terrible, terrible things. Please do not hold any of the actions of our characters against our players. They are doing what their character would do within a set. They've all been given consent forms they have given to me, and I'm playing within their comforts, but I'm giving the warning here first. Welcome to Las Vegas, the second city that never sleeps, but truly the one that comes most alive the moment the lights turn on. Casinos run the world here, and people from all over the world come here to forget themselves and indulge in every little thing they desire. Here, the Camarilla rule. The Camarilla are ruled by the Clan Toreador, which are our artsy, our fashion, our beauty, and they rule very well. Our prince, Allison, has been in control of Las Vegas for many years. She is a beauty, and she is as deadly as Hills is simping for her right now.
So hard.
What I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to introduce each character, and they are going to start with introducing. You're going to introduce yourselves, what you do, whatever you want, and then you're going to introduce your character to me and give a very brief synopsis of who your character is, their clan, things of that sort. I'm going to go in order of the lovely setup that Scribe has made for us. So, Hills, tell us who you are, what you do, and then tell us about Alexandra.
Hi, I'm Hills. This is where, alcoholics are like, hi, Hills. No, all right, it's fine.
Hi, Hills.
Sorry, I mean, this
Hi,
isn't
Hills.
AA. I'm so sorry. No, I am a local Orlando performer. Do a lot of immersive theater is my specialty and what I love to do. You can catch me occasionally on Indigo Chameleon, and also on Thursday or on whenever Jacinto goes up. I'm the worst Jacinto player ever, jousting through Jacinto on on Google Play and all that jazz. I don't plug my stuff because I'm a hermit who's also a tour manager who works at home. Anyway, so I'm playing Alexandra Rose. She's an influencer. She is always adorned in pink vintage clothing. She loves everything that is the 1950s. She is part of the Toreador clan, and you can catch her on Vintage in Vegas on Instagram. We just hit 1 million subscribers. Hashtag Vintage in Vegas.
Alexandria is my daughter, and I will kill everyone in this room.
I hate myself
I hate it
so
for you.
much.
I love Alexandria so much. Next up, we're gonna go with Mother of Cat, Sarah. Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you playing?
Oh, hi. I'm Mo. I'm here most of the time. On Fridays, I do a Candlekeep Mysteries campaign. That's MISS. We're all like femme presenting folks over on Girls Run These Worlds on Fridays, and it's really fun. I use Gertrude the librarian over there. She's like my favorite NPC of all time. But here this evening, I'm playing Jax Tourniquet, Jax of No Trades, Master of Fun. He is a thin blood, but unlike magicians, sorcerers, where like the seventh son of the seventh son, like it works in their favor. This is like the complete opposite of that. So I'm squishy baby. I don't play wizards very often, but I feel like this is as close as I'm ever gonna get. Pretty much like all black streetwear, super androgynous. You don't really know what they are or who they are, but they often are leaving a paint and sip with a wine glass in hand and a side mullet.
Is amazing. I'm so excited. This is the first thin blood I've gotten to play with politics with, and I love it.
I'm freaking out.
You got this. It's all good. And now for Moz, tell me about your character that I forced you to play.
I was sat down with this book and says, "You're playing one of these two," and I didn't have a choice of what these two were. The two was chosen for me.
I wanted him to play not a laid back character. I wanted him to play a serious character for once.
So
Anyway, who are you? What are you doing? What's your character?
So, I'm Ryan. Oswald. You can find me here most of the times. You can find me on Google Play and Spotify. Jason Jacinto. That's my podcast where I take my players to trials, tribulations, and trauma. I am playing Yorm. He is a Ventru. He's of the clan Ventru. This is gonna hit all my Fallout players very well. He is Elder Maxon, playing Mr. House. So he has the side shave. He has the long parka with the linings, and very 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 oozing charisma man. He is one of the older generations, and he owns 99.99% of the Vegas Strip. There's one building that he does not own.
Building, and she's not selling it to you.
There's one building.
Oh.
Jorm is amazing. Maz is an amazing DM, and also love my life. So absolutely. Next, I don't get to ask this very often. Scribe, who are you? What do you do? And who are you playing?
Hi, it's me, your good buddy Scribe. I do too much. Just too much. Like I DM a lot, and then I play occasionally, and I love doing both, and I love telling stories here on Indigo Chameleon and things of that sort. When I'm not here, I'm sleeping. I've been trying to do other things as well around the area. I've picked up like writing gigs and fun stuff like that. So I think it's very cool. The Central Florida area, Orlando, has this vampire show called Nosferatu. who has just asked me to come and review their show today. So when it opens, it's an immersive vampire Orlando show. So
Hey,
Around
nice.
the corner from my house, buddy. We got to go together. It's
we're going
super
together.
cool.
I'll send you the dates that I'm
Yeah,
going.
for sure.
We'll do a big group outing and stuff like that. And I will send them to you as well. It's coming up. I'll send you the date soon. But for tonight's game, I will be playing the role of Father Judah. Father Judah is was not happy with the way things were being run in the church, so sort of created and sort of branched off a tad from its and made his own. Father Judah has made himself quite a bit of connections and wealth as a member of the Toreador clan by absolving everyone of their sins without them having to go an alternate route. So be you celebrity or be you on the gram or LinkedIn or whatever the case may be part of the Hollywood elite, or be just someone that seeks to look righteous in the eyes of your constituents. I am happy to assist you with that with small favors here and there, and has built somewhat of an empire for himself within the bureaucracy of the church.
I was like, I need one of you to play a priest in this game, and Scribe went bet and gave me a gift. um, Next up is gonna be No Face Manifesto, Curtis. And before I let him talk, I'm gonna be real gross and say happy 1 year anniversary, and I love you. And
That's
having you
gross.
in my life has been an absolute joy. And there's no other way that I want to celebrate our 1 year than us playing terrible, terrible people together. Now, who are you? What do you do? And what do you play?
All right. Well, happy 1 year. This is very nice. It's very nice starting to do this and play a game with you. It's very nice. My name is Curtis. I do immersive theater as well, immersive horror theater online with this lovely one over here that's DMing this game with Marquee Artery Productions. We're working on a few things right now, and along with that, also hanging out with our friends and making along with Black Heart Collective as well, and everybody else within the horror community, or immersive horror community. I am today playing a character called Vi, who is a part of the Nosferatu, as I guess they would call them. Lai has been a drifter. Lai was a drifter for a while until ending up in Vegas. And where a lot of the drifters and beggars end up going in Vegas is a lot of the sewers. So, Lai doesn't really like to hang out with all the big wig loud people up top. So whenever anybody seems to need something out of clean hands, I kind of find myself around, and I don't have the face for it, but I could have the voice for it. I can talk myself out of a lot of situations. So you'll find me in the graveyard where I end up working. Typical, right?
Love
Just
it.
punk rock guy. Just a
Punk rock
regular
Nosferatu.
punk rock Nosferatu guy just working in a graveyard.
And they love it. And then last but not least, this wonderful person who I was like, I'm down a person, and yesterday went, I'll play. Bless you. Confused. Who are you? What do you do? And who are you play?
I'm Mike. I'm Kung Furious, also known as Kung Furious on the channel. I'm a theater artist, producer, creator. I do live theater touring shows. We take stuff on the road. Yes, I made this character last night, and I'm excited, even though I've never made a Masquerade character before. So his name is Carmine Mangino. Carmine is a member of the Tomasino crime family. He's an underboss with them. He's new to Vegas from New York. Carmine has a nickname. He's known as the Madman or Madman Mangino. And it's funny because I got that nickname before I ever turned, just because I had pleaded insanity to get out of a murder charge. And that's where I I met the love of my life, Annie, who made me a shut up, Ma, who made me a vampire, and yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you more about it later. That's Carmine.
I love Malkavians. Malkavians are the perfect thing, and I would trust no one more than Mike to play Malkavian in my game. So that's our cast. That's our cast of vampires. And we're gonna start at a normal night. The neon lights never really flick off in Vegas, but the moment they become brighter is when all the doors begin to open. The sounds of casinos get louder, people flood the streets. This is somewhere where the world never really stops. Neither does the money, and neither do the heartbeats. We're gonna start away from all of you. With none of you. As a woman in a long black dress looks over on a balcony, looking around over the strip, over the territory that she has spent eons protecting, eons building, and eons allowing you to enter and build. Allison looks across the world she has made, and she turns to her right, where a rather rough-looking Brujah woman stands next to her. Do you have where they all are? The woman nods. And Allison smiles and nods again. It'll be a weird mix match, don't you think? Woman nods. I think it's what they need. What they need, what we need, what Vegas needs. Make sure the messengers are sent. Make sure the gifts are sent with them. I know you will not fail me. And Allison turns to enjoy a lavish evening in as her sheriff is quick to perform her tasks. Oh my god, Alexandria. Oh my god, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so good.
You wake up the moment the sun is gone. What is a normal morning for Alexandria?
So a normal morning would be waking up, immediately going to the gym, because we're not lazy in this household, okay?
Not.
So of course we have to, we have to look dressed to the nines in that fab athletics. So and there's really not a whole lot of working out going on. It's a lot of like just, a lot of pictures, of course, and for any cute guys that we might see. So we finish there, and then of course we come in, we Instagram some breakfast. We don't eat it though, because if nobody's around, why does it matter? And then of course we take our hour and a half beautification routine. And then of course I check all of my socials because we all have to have boundaries.
As you check your socials, there is you have just reached your 1 million followers.
Congratulations.
You just did it.
I did it. I mean, I knew I would, but
I have horrible news for you.
Oh.
Faith of LA also has crossed 1 million followers.
That bitch.
That bitch. Faith of LA is a very humanitarian person. She takes pictures of her at homeless shelters. She goes on trips. She is very active in her whole platform is taking care of other people instead of taking care of herself.
Yeah. I'm familiar.
And she has also just crossed her 1 million subscribers, just as you did.
So of course, Alexandra Rose would pop on over to her post, because I'm assuming she's already posted. Is that right?
Absolutely. The moment it happened is she had a big congratulation thing. She's giving a giveaway of a certain beauty company that you gave away your last subscribers.
Right. That I totally gave away to my last giveaway winner. Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. So immediately on that, on the post, she would comment, "OMG, babe, I'm so proud of you. This is insane. You have done so much for this amazing community. We don't deserve you. XOXO, Alexandra Rose," and send.
It's an immediate, like, the moment. Like, she was waiting for you to comment on one of her things.
Can we not play the game and just hear more about this?
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my god!
This is the game.
This is it.
Yeah.
So with that knowledge, Alexandra Rose would not post anything about hitting 1 million. She's going to hold on to that and make a big spectacle later on in the day.
I love that for you. As you are typing in this message, and as you are going on your day and deciding what you're going to do with your 1 million follower celebration, there is a knock at your apartment door.
I walk over and, of course, check the peephole first.
You check the people, and there is a very, very pretty young woman there on the other side, holding an envelope and just waiting.
Do I recognize this woman?
You do not.
Does she have any, say, like, any like trinkets, charms that I would recognize, or anything like that?
I would say roll a wits awareness for me.
Ooh, first roll of the game.
Here we go.
You got it.
Am I taking? Oh, okay, hold on. I'm sorry, I've never played this before. So I'm rolling 2. Am I taking the better of the 2, or just totaling it?
Totaling it. So 1
Okay.
through 5s are failures, and then 6 through 10s are successes.
Okay, so I got 6. I got 16.
Which on each dice?
Yeah.
So what is the first dice? What number is it?
So I got a 10,
So that's a success, and then what's the other one?
a 6.
That's 2. That's 3 successes total.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because 10 counts as for 2.
Oh, bet you're right. I forgot. You're right.
No,
You're right.
it's
You're
okay.
right.
It's okay. You're reading each individual dice. You're not adding them up.
Got it. Cool.
Perfect. So that's 3 successes. So you're doing a really good look through this peephole, and you notice she has a small pin on her jacket that is of a rose, which is your clan symbol.
She would open the door.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. Can I help you?
Good morning. Good afternoon. Is this Alexandria?
No, I'm Alexandra Rose.
Alexandra Rose. Sorry, my apologies. I have
That's
a letter
okay.
from the prince.
Oh! She like she's only like opened it like this far, and so she closes the door really quick, so it almost seems like she slams it in her face.
You hear that?
And she unlocks it, and she throws open the door. Oh my gosh, come on in!
Yeah, absolutely does. She is a very stylish woman. You can tell just by the scent of her that she is human. And she hands you the letter.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is new. I don't think I've gotten one of these in a while.
Right to the prince before. Have you been invited to the prince before? Oh, your mic just went out. You flipped
It
Thanks.
hasn't been a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just been
I
a
was
little
told
bit
to
of
wait
time.
until I get a reply, so
Oh, I need to read this right now.
yes.
Okay, hold on. She'll flip open the wax seal, of course, and open it up.
You open it up, and there is a letter in beautiful handwriting on beautiful ink. It's all like, it screams. As a Toreador, you get a little distracted by the penmanship for a second, because Toreadors get really distracted by pretty things very easily. But as you read it, it is an invitation. It is, "Dear Miss Rose, you have been cordially invited to a sit down with Prince Allison to discuss some issues that are endangering Las Vegas, and your particular set of skills has been set to help."
Oh my gosh, wow. This is huge, especially after this morning. Oh my god, this is like not happening. I manifested all of this perfectly. This is beautiful. So, when is this?
The letter continues that it is in about 3 hours.
Okay.
Midday
Oh,
today. You have 3 hours to get ready.
I have 3. Yes, I'm coming. She throws it back out and slams the door.
All right. You do not read the rest of the letter.
Nope.
She's like,
She knows where to go.
and she leaves and records the difference that you will be in her apartment building. She owns like it's huge. In about 3 hours.
She's tearing her house apart. She's not well.
But what will I wear?
What?
I wore this last week.
And Prince is royalty, so this is a big thing. Jax. Here. You wake up to the sound of roughhousing. But this is not a out of normal thing for waking up in Bruja territory. You have it taken under the wing by Styx, who is the Bruja Primogen. And the only reason you are alive because he stuck up for you and said, I will use him. I will use them for messages, for things of the sort. What do you do when you get up?
Can we say it's a possibility that in Bruja territory there's an axe throwing league?
There's axe throwing. I think they don't have a league. It's like too cool for that, but they do have axe throwing, 100%.
Awesome. Yeah, I just want to be covered in sweat from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed.
So you get up, and the first thing you do is, I'm gonna go hit those axes, man. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity melee check.
Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, I don't have any. Okay, so that would be 1 hunger dice, 1 dex dice, and I roll 2 of them.
Mhm.
Cool. Look at me doing math.
You got it.
Cool. Okay, so it says 1 success.
Actually, so you're not hitting bullseye every time, but you're hitting the board every time. You're not like pinging something off the wall and hitting back at you, so you're doing all right. Styx
Cool.
walks behind you. Styx, the Bruja Primogen, who is this very tall, imposing figure, shaved head, has tattoos every inch of his body. Just walks towards you and just puts a finger under your arm and lifts it up. And you throw again, you get a bullseye. Don't slump. If you slump, you're going to miss.
That is interesting, because I was doing just fine before you got here, but that is
And hit the
besides
bullseye,
point.
and now you did.
Why do you want to try? Like doing it by yourself?
He picks up an axe and throws it without looking, and it hits bullseye.
You are cheating. I don't know how you're cheating, but you're cheating. What can I do for you, Stick, since you're here interrupting my morning?
I am just making sure that you are actually using your time well instead of slouching.
I have no tasks. Give me task, I will not slouch.
Give you tasks. All right. How about I send you to go find our next meal? Go off. Find a pretty thing to bring back.
Fine. Not favorite task, but task will do.
What is your favorite task?
I mean, I prefer to just hang out here, but... Yeah.
So you complain if I give you a task. You complain if you don't have a task. But you'd rather not have a task. Why are you complaining?
I have the wine yet today. I do not why we are asking me so many questions.
And he kind of sighs. And goes, just go do something. Go do something, not this.
Got it. Can I have a little like mini fridge in my room filled with little blood bags?
Yes, you can. Your feeding type is, what is your feeding type again?
Bagger.
Is it bagger? Yeah, absolutely you can.
I have one of those little like I'm assuming that I have the black version of whatever skincare fridge Alexandra has. But mine's just filled with blood bags.
It's the same skincare fridge as your blood.
Yeah.
You have a little snack. You're already at 1 hunger. You're not technically killing someone, so you're still at 1 hunger. And then you hear kind of a commotion outside for a moment. As someone enters, and there is a younger woman, long black hair, bright blue eyes, very human, and one of the Brujas kind of turn towards you and says, "You got a message."
Where is it? Is it in note form? Is it verbal
He
form?
gestures toward the woman who is standing there, and she smiles at you.
Okay, assuming verbal form. Capri-san? And she gestures towards the and like takes out a straw and a blood bag, like
Capri Sun.
She looks at it and she looks at you and then shakes her head. Says, "Not my type of food. I prefer smoothies."
very I jab at myself and
Hmm.
start sucking. All right. Verbal then, assuming
He
not
hands
notes.
you a note. She hands you a letter, and it's a very similar letter to the one Alexandria got.
The wax
Assuming
seal situation.
the wax seal situation, it's a little like, what in the fancy fucking pants is this? As you open it, and it's an invitation from Prince Allison to show your skills are required.
Perfect.
Which is very weird for you, considering Allison was a very big advocate of murdering you.
Great. This is probably trap, but technically it gets sticks off ass for today. So this is a
I'm gonna
task. I have a task.
I'm gonna ask you, do you read the whole letter?
No. This gets me out of the house.
How far do you
Yes.
Uh,
Don't read it.
Jack's
get?
reads,
Invitation?
special skills required. Done. Where do I go?
The where she is in about 3 hours.
Perfect. I can make it in halftime.
Please don't. She won't be ready.
I mean, I suppose I can. It's not good to walk and drink at the same time anyway. I'll take a spare blood bag in my pocket for the road. Can I just leave?
Yeah, you can walk around for 3 hours until they're ready for you.
Yeah, and I'm taking an axe with me, for sure.
You are walking the streets of Las Vegas
Under my jacket.
at a night. Okay, you're hiding. Okay. Give me a composure stealth to hide this axe.
Hold on.
You're gonna
Just
need
have
at
to
least
get
two.
clapped, kids.
Worse.
You're gonna need 2 successes.
Could 2 successes. All right.
Yes.
2 dice. So that's gonna be 1. Wait.
Huh?
I need to. Okay, so I have 2 decks, and no, you said composure. You said 3. So I have 3 composure, and I have 2 stealth.
5 dice.
That's right. What?
100.
I need 2 successes. I put the numbers in wrong,
Need 2 successes.
and I still have 1 hunger. Yes.
Yes.
Cool. 2 successes.
You successfully hide this axe under your jacket. No one is
Cool.
of the wiser that you have an axe just chilling out next to you.
Perfect. Great.
As
I
you
love
head
Vampire
toward,
the Masquerade.
the head of God, me too. Jorm.
Yo.
I'm not gonna ask you how you wake up because I know how you wake up.
Yeah.
You wake up as Holly is opening your blinds for you, as laying out your clothes for you, already pressed suit, ready to go. She fixes everything up for you and then stands outside waiting for her next instructions or to talk to you. As you awaken in your lavish penthouse, looking over the strip.
The Palms Resort. I looked this up. The Palms Resort casino penthouse is $100,000 a night,
And that's where you live.
and I live there.
Ugh.
Shut up, rat boy. Stay down there.
Shut up, rat boy.
Fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
I
That's fair.
personally can't wait to hear about Rat Boy. Just saying.
Me too.
Shut your blinds, big shot.
No, you're welcome for the view. So he'll get ready and then meet with Holly.
As you exit your room, she immediately hands you an iPad that has a list of everything you own, pretty much, and a very put together, like it's an Excel spreadsheet of everything you own.
Yeah.
Anything is green is taken care of. Anything that is in yellow is Holly has taken care of. You're welcome to look over, but does not require your attention. Anything in red requires your attention.
Okay.
There's one thing in red.
Oh God, what now?
There is Holly looks up at you and says, the Palms Casino, the very one here. They are having some trouble with the local Bruja with coming in and card counting. There's not something that I can personally deal with because it's not mortals. So it's something you would have to deal with to talk with the prince or the Bruja Primogen about.
Why are we doing this now? Like, how long does it have to go before it's a problem?
It happened last night. I would have alerted you sooner. The moment I alert you, the moment I know. Except the points where I cannot physically wake you up.
Yeah, get me with Allison, please.
Oh, all right. She pulls out her phone and immediately starts pew 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 sending as you guys are walking down. He's just working on it.
She's just working on it. Okay. As he's going through, it's like, if that's the only thing on his list,
Red, currently.
that's the only thing on his list that's red. If everything else is fine, he just kind of throwing it aside, because now he's just pissed. People are taking his things.
Do you check any of the yellows, or do you just assume that?
What's the top priority of the yellow?
The yellows, as you look through them, they're the same thing but mortal, so Holly can get them gone very quickly and they're already gone by the time you see this yellow.
Mm-hmm.
There are some where there are certain numbers aren't adding up, which means there are managers that are fucking up that she is going to take care of.
Okay.
She takes care of this while you are asleep. She deals with managers while you are sleeping, and while she is awake, she is next to you. When does Holly sleep? We do not know.
We don't care.
We have no idea.
Cool. Is there anything common in the yellow? Is there anything that maybe would affect more than one location, or is it just
the common in the yellow is human error?
All right. We're gonna be looking at that shit too. And he's just waiting to get. He goes, I don't care what it takes. I need to talk to Allison like yesterday at this point.
I am contacting her people. They contact her. Allison takes a while to respond.
Yeah, but never when she needs it. When she needs the money. So like, I know. I get it. Fine, whatever.
She has a coffee cup, but she opens the top two and puts it on the table. She needs a bit of your blood every day in order to stay connected to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where your daily ritual is. She puts her coffee cup down, you put some blood in, she takes it, she drinks it.
Yeah.
That is a daily ritual that they have. As she is trying to get a hold of Holly's assistant, who is not answering her text, and you can see her starting to get very annoyed at this fact. The door knocks.
No. What?
Holly walks over and opens it and says, "Can I help you? I was just trying to." Oh. And she turned to look at you and said, "It's a messenger from Miss Allison."
Oh, fantastic. She must have heard the comment about the money. Can I help you?
A woman enters. She has an envelope and she hands it to you. It's like, "I was told to give this to you and to come back with a response."
He looks right at Holly. Did you know about this?
I did not know about that. And Holly goes to take it from her, and she moves, and she goes, "I was told specifically just to hand this to him."
He'll take it and look at the details on the letter.
Same invitation, same things. You read all of it.
Yeah.
At the end, it says, "I do hope you take this sacrifice as a token of our appreciation."
Oh. Uh, yeah, cool. Um, yes, I'll be there. Uh, Holly, make use of her.
Holly very quickly steps forward, and in a very quick flash, a needle comes out from under her arm as she stabs upward into the woman's head, and has a cup under it immediately to drain and hands it to you.
He will take the one nail he keeps sharp on his ring finger, puncture the hand, give one to the coffee cup, and then he'll drink, and she'll take care of the rest.
Yep. The You don't even have to worry about what happened to this person. Holly is on it.
Yep.
As you have been told in 3 hours, you need to be at the main apartments.
And I will.
Father Judah, how do you awaken?
Father Judah takes a few minutes to disentangle himself from the random men and women that are in a small pile surrounded on his bed. He will disentangle himself, and as he does, the twins are already awaiting him with a small robe.
The twins Law and Faith.
As they place the robe upon him, he stretches a bit and looks back at the pile and does this and walks forward into the living quarters towards a large display case. He opens the display case and pulls out what appears to be an old wooden cup. And he fills the wooden cup with a pitcher that Faith already has, and he pours a little bit of blood into it and mixes a bit of coffee inside with the blood, and just goes about looking at the two of them and saying, "So, what is on the docket today? Are there any meetings of anything?"
Faith is primarily silent. Faith is very much does most of the things you need, while Law deals with people and speaks with you. She tells you about a few meetings with major celebrities who are coming to Vegas to be absolved of their sin. Most of them are human. One of them is a vampire. There are 6 total for today.
What is Alexandra's follower count?
Faith does this like small. You catch Faith do like a small like smirk. As losses has passed 1,000,000.
Perfect. That'll keep the two of them at each other's throats, then the other one. Keep them right in line. All right. Good. We have some meetings.
We did. You should prepare your meeting space then.
Yes, please. We should probably get dressed at some point if you want to go about this. And he just puts his hands up and lets them.
They undress you and dress you as they have been trained multiple times. As Law goes off to prepare your meeting space, Faith goes into the bedroom to dress and escort people who are still alive out, people who are dead, into a body chute that it'll be cleaned up at a later time. Taking wallets and identification so that the families will be paid off to stay silent. People who care will be taken care of. As this all is happening, there is a knock at your door.
He will just sort of dismissively shake a hand and say, like, go get the door.
Faith is a bit busy, so Law goes and opens it, and there is a very pretty young man with a letter for you.
He'll cut the distance.
Law, knowing your attraction to pretty people, just moves out of the way. And he looks at you and goes, the Prince Allison told me to give this to you.
Bless you, my child. Thank you. The prince.
Yeah. And I was told not to come back without an answer.
Absolutely. I will take the envelope. What is the emotional state of the person who wrote this envelope?
Oh yeah, you have that power. First of all, you're using a power, so give me a rouse check. So roll a dice.
Okay.
Tell me if you fail.
It's a 9.
Okay, so you succeed, so you're fine. Um, you hold the letter, and like as you're like running your finger on the wax seal, you feel fear and frantic.
Ah. I will immediately open it up.
Right? You get the same invitation.
All right.
Are you reading all of it?
Absolutely, I am.
Um, you've, as a sign of our good faith with each other, I hope you approve the sacrifice.
I will smile and say, "Have you read this letter, young man?"
No, sir.
Very well. Please, I will turn to the twins and say, "Please let the prince know that I accept this invitation." Unfortunately, young man, I believe that you may not have been forthright with everything, and the prince would like you to come to confession. And he will gesture forward towards a small booth at the back of the room and says, "We'll begin now."
Right. I'm assuming you're coming out of this with 0 hunger
Yes, and no robe.
and no rope. Wonderful. The twins make their messages apparent. As Law goes to receive the message, Faith takes care of the young man who was just taken and murdered. Lie.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey!
where are you, buddy?
Where am I?
Yeah,
uh,
where
I'm
did you wake up?
I'm I'm actually hanging out at my job. You know those like semi-church looking mausoleum places where the groundskeeper would mainly be? Like this like kind of just raggedy looking place. Nobody even really goes near it because they know what it is. I'm waking up in that, uh, getting ready to start my job, but it's also where I kind of come and go as I please. And so I'm waking up literally probably with my like still like jean jacket on. It's literally
Only
just like
pajamas.
yeah. He literally puts on his hat, his like folded brim hat that literally says NOS like on the top of it with a like white Sharpie upside down cross and the O. Like he's literally just this
It's
like
got a
he
sissy on it.
yeah he's this grungy just like a punk rock looking dude that's like waking up. He's just like
You wake up and you stretch, and as you
yeah.
open your eyes, there is a very fat, large white rat staring down at you on your chest.
Hey buddy, what's up? Hey, how you doing? And I kind of just like get my like fingers like underneath like his like little jowls and do like little buddy and like do a
As
little,
one of these.
little
He's vibing. He likes his pets.
I pick him up and I put him over and at this point you know I start trying to go through like my daily routine kind of looking through my own like bits of like crap social media and like little like things like I have like crappy like computers like set up on the side like kind of like just
And
trying to get
Rose
the
just hit with 1 million followers.
and I see oh,
Yeah.
wow the bros just hit 1 million followers great I kind of just like throw my old Nokia phone off the side like yeah whatever.
I love that you can get it on a Nokia.
A Nokia. Oh my god.
No, my
Like
Motorola Razor.
Motorola Razr. Oh
You
my
play
god.
Snake for like 40 minutes. Like,
Solitaire.
my profile picture is just of a cigarette butt and like a yellow puddle. That's
You
really all it
have
is.
you have a pretty you have like you're not like 1 million followers. You have an okay following for like your weird graveyard photos that you do.
Hey,
He
Um,
gravestone cleans.
it's real weird.
Gravestone Queen.
Stone cleaning ASMR
Oh
video.
yeah, totally. I never have
I
to show
love
my face.
it.
You're actually one of the few people Alexander Rose follows. It's crazy. That's the only reason you followed her back.
But she's just never seen my face though.
She has no idea who you
She
are,
has no idea.
but she follows
good.
you.
It's a secret identity. That could be my best, right? But yeah, so he's just getting up, he's checking like what he can. Maybe he's looking at like what time like the nearest like basement show out in the desert is going to be, like where all like the like really like punk rock crust kids like hang out in the middle of the desert listening to music. Like pretty much just getting ready for the night and being like, okay, like this is
Yeah.
it.
As you are doing this, there is a knock on the shack door.
Ooh. Okay, so
Ooh.
like ooh, okay, like kind of like wait a minute, and he's just like he kind of puts on like the black bandana like around his face. He halfway opens the door, and it's like like a plume of smoke is like coming out. He's like, dead business or alive business? Kind of like looks them up and down.
A young woman stands there and looks at you, and goes, a little of both?
Hmm.
I have a letter from Prince Allison for you.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Okay. It's just, and I just like open the door, being like, do you want to come in?
He looks at the very small, cramped area and kind of goes, I'll hand this to you.
Oh, you'll stay over here. Okay, that's fine. That's great. Great. Can I have the letter, please?
Yeah, she hands it to you.
Thanks. 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 I'm just gonna
Same
look it
letter.
over. Same letter.
Same letter.
I'm gonna skim it. I'm
Same
gonna
letter.
skim. I'm just gonna skim for the and the. All
Sacrifice
right,
and everything.
sacrifice and everything. Okay, and he's gonna just
Give me a wits awareness.
with some awareness. Okay,
Wits awareness.
I can do this. I have everything up. It's awareness. Where? I'm sorry, I just had the. Okay, so two. Doing it.
Curtis
All
is
right.
all of us playing a new like tabletop
Right,
game. Like
right.
I have this. We've got this.
I got this. So it's only a 6 and a 3 because it
Is that
should be a
it?
2, right? Only rolling 2 dice with the 1 hunger.
Yeah, so what do you have in wits?
I have 2 dots of wit,
What do you have in awareness?
2 in awareness.
So 4. You're rolling
So
4
4.
dice.
Sorry, I thought it was in the same pool.
It's okay.
My bad. Look at all this. We get to all learn together. Great.
Hooray!
Group
Yay!
exercise.
We're doing
We're
it!
doing
So that's
it,
another.
Peter.
So that's another 6 and another
Okay.
8.
Okay, so you have 2 successes.
Yay!
This person's human,
Okay.
and you put down your mask.
Okay.
She's not scared of you.
She's not scared of me? It's great.
Not scared of you.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Just takes it as a compliment.
That's perfect. And I'm gonna look back, I'm gonna look back at them and being like, so this does nothing for you. Like, you're used to this?
No.
No? Okay. You ever been into a graveyard before, like this?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
Yes.
Yeah. I kind of got a new one in here. You kind like it's kind of cool. You want to you kind of want to come in here?
Is this a rom-com?
No, no,
Like,
no.
did this turn into
Let
like,
me be looking.
Do you want to come take a look at my dead body?
perhaps
no,
there's
wait a minute.
something there that
Can
wasn't
you
there
give me
before?
I don't know if this is.
Wait a minute.
Persuasion?
I
I'm
need
gonna
I need a charisma persuasion.
come on.
Or is this an intimidation?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm gonna be looking at him, being like, I think you would want to come in here and see. It kind of just being like, I'm starting to like kind of have a smile at first, but then it's kind of like it starts to
Manipulation,
drop.
intimidation.
It, intimidation and what?
Manipulation.
Manipulation. That's it. That's good.
I am
I-
looking for 3 successes to get this woman to walk into your creepy
Okay.
shack to see a dead body.
Okay, and so I tried looking this up. I have stick up and intimidation. I have 3. I have 3 manipulation and 3 intimidation.
Stick up?
Yes. No, it's just okay. Never mind. No, it's not stick up. My bad.
Stick up.
My bad.
This turned into a robbery.
Is this a robbery?
Okay, so that's an 8, a 9, a 7, a 2, and a 4, and a 1.
Oof.
So that is a -1. As she goes, no, thank you. Like takes like a step back.
I'm going to you know what?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
no.
just gonna let it go.
Okay. Do you have an answer for me to give her?
Uh, yeah, you know what? Sure. Uh, I'll end up showing up. You know what? It's go back and tell them. They say thanks for the quote unquote gift, but it's not worth the trouble for you.
Okay.
I will go. Yeah, the gift is not worth the trouble. Don't worry about the gift. Just get out of here.
Ow.
What was the gift?
They don't know.
I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna give a long stare.
She just stares back at
You
you.
just stares back.
Ask you
Okay.
a question.
I'm just literally going to like pinch my eyes and being like, I tried. Being like, I tried. And I'm looking around, like I'm gonna be looking around the graves and being like, I tried. And then I'm just going to attack her and
Ah,
feed on her. Yeah.
okay. How are you drinking till she's dead?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you kill her. You had 0 hunger.
Okay.
You guys didn't have to kill the messengers, but you did.
Why?
I love
Yeah.
that. Um. uh. So you will be there, Madman.
All right. So, in a penthouse of another hotel off the strip, the old Vegas, where the mob still has some sway and some buildings, in the Flamingo, uh, Carmine wakes up the way he always does when his alarm goes off. And sorry, you say so?
No, you're good.
All right. Yeah, he wakes up the way he always does. His alarm plays Frank Sinatra's "How Lucky Can One Guy Be," and he stretches and walks out into the main area of the penthouse where Luna and Rosa, two of his Vegas blood dolls, are eating and preparing because they're showgirls, so they're putting on their showgirl outfits as they're about to head out, and and they run over and fawn all over him as he walks out.
What are their
Carmine,
names again?
huh?
What are their names again?
Luna and Rosa.
Luna and Rosa. Thank you. Continue.
Yeah, and their hair is all done up. They're ready. They're
Yeah.
getting ready to go. But
As
he's
they're
got to
fawning
have
all over
breakfast.
you. Yeah, as they're
So
fawning all over you, you hear, "Why are girls in my house?
Oh no.
don't
Turn down
mind,
that music!"
don't mind her, ladies. Don't mind her, ladies. And they have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah,
Don't mind her,
they
ladies.
tilt their head and they kind of like
She just
laugh.
wants to ruin my breakfast every morning. And he walks over to Luna and nuzzles her neck and sinks some teeth in just to get a snack.
Just breakfast. You're not killing the girl.
No. He's gonna nibble. He's nibbling on
Nibble,
both of
okay.
them. It's sort of foreplay, and he likes to bite. He likes side boob. It's kind of his favorite spots. Get some, get his blood from the side boob. But yeah,
Um,
that's
you enjoy your breakfast. As your mother continues to scream at you every once in a while, but as you feed, it kind of goes quieter. Um, as Luna and Rosa leave to go to work, they open the door and there's someone standing there. There's a woman standing there. It looks a little surprised the door just suddenly opens without her knocking. It's like, I'm looking for Madman.
you can call somebody by their given name, sweetheart. What's your name? What does this messenger look like?
The messenger is a woman that looks around 23, 24, curly red hair, bright green eyes, human.
All right. I'm the man. I'm just playing with you, sweetheart. Come on in. And he invites her into the
She takes a moment, but then like walks in. Like, I just have a messenger from the Prince of Las Vegas. You have
Oh, the
yet
Prince.
you've yet to introduce yourself into her territory.
Oh yeah, I gotta go visit. I'm gonna dress up, Ma. Jeez, What do you think? I'm gonna show up like a bum? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, sure. Go see the prince. Yes, of course. I mean, I just got into town. I mean, I hope you to think it's a slight. I'm totally going to see you. Yeah.
Yeah. They hand you a note. Your note's a little different. It is asking you to introduce in front of the prince, but has already decided that your skills will be needed. If you wish to stay in her territory, your skills will have to be used. And
Uh,
it offers money and some power in her territory, some territory for yourself in her territory, in exchange for your help.
Hey, Ma, I didn't even need to dress up, and I got a job already. Yeah, I already got a job. She likes me already. I didn't. Even, I'm still gonna dress up. All right.
You should dress up.
All right. I'll see you there. Will you be there? You want to
I'll
come
be
in and hang
around.
out? I got some Frank Sinatra. We could play and.
I have to go back to work.
You sure?
I'm sure. You're
All
very
right. Next time, I'll be here for a while. Just come on back and ask for calm.
All right.
All
I'll
right.
come back.
All right. See you, sweetheart.
She very quickly leaves. Um, 2 hours pass. 3 hours pass. How do each of you get to the main apartment?
Well, I mean, Carmine's gonna have his driver take him in
Riverside.
but it's an old school Bentley. He likes his old cars.
I love that. Okay. Everyone else?
I'm
City
going.
bus. Taking the city bus,
Yes!
man.
Public transport.
Can't just yell at.
How do you disguise yourself?
Oh, totally. Just like black bandana over it, sunglasses, and just a hat. I'm just going to look like a crust punk kid. Nobody's going to really like.
Alexandra Rose would drive up in her 1956 light pink Thunderbird.
Ooh.
Yes. Jackson
Ooh.
walks up. Jackson walking for 3 hours.
Oh, and she is calm, cool, and collected as well at this point.
But
How big is
love it.
the building?
her building?
Yeah.
How big's your biggest building?
It's just gonna be one floor higher. Are we doing
It
this?
is.
I hate
One
this.
floor bigger than your
I
biggest
hate
building.
this. Yeah, so we'll do a couple hundred stories. We'll do like 100, 150, 151. Cool. I'm gonna take the loudest helicopter I own and land it on top of the tower
There is
and
a
make sure it rattles every last.
The helicopter lands, and anyone who has ever met Allison knows the eye roll she just had right then, hearing the helicopter.
Every last steel girder in this particular building is rumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Of course.
Yeah, I would like to say that actually Jax has a crotch rocket, specifically a black ninja with rhinestones on it. Is that okay?
Absolutely fine.
Cool.
And
No
Father-
helmet.
No helmet. Very important.
Edgy.
Father.
Father Judah is going to walk the 3 hours in case I want to window shop.
Okay.
Oh.
Important questions. Judah, do you bring the twins? You keep the twins at home.
No, I will bring one of them at least.
Law or Faith?
Which one was the quiet one?
Faith.
Faith. I will bring Faith.
Faith comes to
One
you.
must always walk with faith in the eye of enemies.
Jorm, do you bring Holly?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so you have Holly with you, you have Faith with you. Let me make it a little clear. Hill, this is not your Faith.
Oh, thank fuck.
Your Faith is worse than this Faith.
So much
Okay,
worse.
everything's fine. Everything is fine.
I'm now starting a cat fight in the prince's establishment.
Oh no.
However, your Faith has worked with Father Judah multiple times.
Got it. I mean, it tracks, honestly.
100%. Each of you are led to a living area. One by one, you have all entered this space. Um, Yorm is led to the elevator that passes the space, has to go all the way down to the main floor, get on a different elevator to come all the way up back to the penthouse.
What a bitch. I hate her.
Allison lives every day to make Jorm suffer. It's really it's great for me. As you all enter, the Toreadors are knocked back by how beautifully this home design is. Everything is pristine. Everything is expensive. Everything is the epitome of taste.
I make an active effort not to acknowledge it.
That's absolutely fair. But like as a Toreador, you're gonna be like, oh shit. All right, continue. The rest of you, it's a real expensive house. As you all have entered this space, the woman with the red hair has led you all up here. She is one of Allison's personal ghouls. Has been with Allison for a very long time, which is why she sent her to Madman with not a sacrifice. No, the rest of them were expendable. She is not. She leads you all to that main room and says, Miss Allison will be with you all in a moment. Feel free to. There's drinks and such. She nods and leaves. As you all have encountered each other for the first time, some of you know each other, some of you know of each other, some of you have no clue where you are. But all of you can smell pumping blood coming from the thin blood.
Alexandra, you look radiant as always. Congratulations on your followers.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so distracted. This velvet couch is phenomenal. Thank you so much. She offers her hand just to shake it.
He will bow a little bit, taking the hand, and say, "Really, I thought the velvet couch was secondhand. Honestly."
Oh, I understand it's not for everyone's taste, but honestly, like, thank you so much. I hadn't even posted about my 1 million. So thank you. It's wonderful to see you again. And she turns back around just ever so gently to take a look at more paintings in the room.
Fucking God.
All one of a kind from the artist himself painting.
Oh my God. Is this a Monet? This is a Monet, right?
It's Monet, but yes.
Monet.
Yes, Alexandra.
It's a Monet. It's a Monet. What year is this?
Also, Jax is male, is that correct?
Jax is they, them, androgynous. Call them whatever the heck you want.
Okay, bet.
There's
a reason.
You don't have to hide yourself in here because it's strictly vampire territory.
Oh no, I'm gonna hide myself.
It's so cute that you're doing that.
No, I just do it out of respect for everybody else.
No, like I meant in real life.
Yeah.
I know.
Absolutely. Play a part.
Dude.
Carmine's gonna go over to Jorm, who looks like he might know what's going on. So, sorry, pal. Is everybody here like new in town? Is that what's happening? Is this like a we all getting introduced together or something?
New? New? No. What?
I mean, I don't mean new. Like you, I could tell you're not new. But I thought in Vegas. Sorry, I'm just.
Thought that was your first prop?
I'm not making an ass out of myself, Ma. Just let me handle it. Sorry. Yeah. So, what?
Oh.
So
clicks Malkavian. Boom in the back of your head immediately.
So yeah, no, I mean like I'm new, and so I was just wondering if everybody else here was like just I guess just me. Okay.
Just
all right. Nope. Sorry to bother you, pal.
No,
Don't
I
worry
am
about
too. What was that? You got something to say there, Mr. Mask?
Yeah, what? What, man?
Wait.
What?
We all.
Yeah, we all what? What?
The thing. We're really gonna do this.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the
Oh, never
guys
mind.
just
Put it
knew.
back on.
We were all new. We were all new at once. The guys knew. So what?
Well, I mean,
So
I'm not
what?
new. Like that one's new. You
So
can smell
what?
that one's new. I'm not like new like that.
Okay, look.
So
We're all good here. My name's Lai. If I haven't come out to say, my name's Lai. Nice to meet all of you. Uh,
Uh,
hello.
Faith. Faith is a Toreador ghoul. Means she is less powerful than Toreadors. But she can't look at Lai.
No,
Oh,
Like,
I'm
is unable to.
I'm going to take a step back. When Lai starts talking.
Come on. Come on.
I
Lai
mean,
starts laughing,
come
being like,
on.
come on. Come on, father. Do I really bother you that much?
Yes.
God accepts all children, but I am not God, and I don't have to accept you.
Ooh, well said. How long have you been working on that one?
Past couple of
That's
minutes. John, how are you?
Oh, how are you?
Good. Did you happen to catch how many floors this building was?
Too many,
Hmm.
and not enough at the same time.
Can we talk about the blood-filled elephant in the room?
I'm trying not to. Why? You don't reminisce on a mistake, do you?
No. Are they a mistake?
The run was a... Can I see the ring, the Bruja ring?
Very much would see the Bruja ring.
Jax,
They,
is there
There,
Jax is
definitely.
protected.
Definitely
Is
a
there-
mistake.
is there like a board of some sort, like a cork board? Can we say like Jax is like
No.
putting like black thumbtacks like just like in
There
the
is
wall then
not a cork.
like
You're just piercing the wall.
Jax is just like sticking things.
He'll kill him. He'll kill
Alexandra
himself.
Rose is just staring and can't like pay attention to anything else except for what Jax is doing. She is pure silent and is just jaw to the floor.
Holly and Faith have stepped a step back, and they are silently talking to each other in one of the corners of the room. Assistants talk to each other. This is how it works.
How long do you think before Allison knows? 30 seconds? 10?
Possibly.
What do you think is going to happen?
I'm not even sure why we're here, to be honest.
Oh, I know I am here.
There's a garbage person in the corner of the room. There is a man talking to absolutely no one. There is a blood bag. And the rest of us. I understand the rest of us. I'm not quite sure why we're all together in the same space at the same time.
I'm here because the dogs over there can't stay in their fucking pen.
You point at Jax.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey.
Hey, I'm sorry. How did I get lumped in with them? I mean, not to you guys kind of elitist pricks, but also, come on.
Excuse me? I haven't said 2 words to you, sir.
Says the one who doesn't know who we are.
Hey, I mean no offense to you, lady. I was talking to these two.
There is
valid.
a screen.
There it
And
is.
screen very quickly stops. As the redhead runs from one room and out the door, and she is throwing up.
The redhead is throwing up?
Redhead running out the door. As another person follows behind, it is Camilla, the sheriff. She is wide-eyed, and she walks in the door, and she closes the door behind her.
Well,
And she looks at all of you.
Some bad cheese or something?
You could say that.
What's
what's
wrong?
going on, Sheriff?
And she looks over you all. Allison called you all here, yes?
Yes? Where is
Yeah,
Allison?
Instantly.
She grits her teeth and holds down the doors behind her and pushes them open. As the doors open into a dining room where Allison's head has been severed and put in the middle of the dining room table, her blood smeared on the wall and a numerical 7 on the wall behind her. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Classic.
Ooh. Nice.
We're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We'll be right back
Us,
to deal with the fallout of your prince's head severed.
Woof.
us Toreadors always trying to get ahead.
Always trying to get ahead. We will be right back. Tell me where I'm supposed to be in. Am I already in? Oh, hi! Hi!
Are we clear?
I got no countdown, though. I just got a thumbs up.
No, we're doing it
I got
live.
excited. I was just like, tell me more about the mystery.
Gimme.
This is the weirdest episode of Scooby-Doo I've ever seen, but I'm into
God,
it.
crazy. You all were invited to the prince's home and by the prince herself. And then the moment you guys got there, there was a scream. The sheriff looked petrified as they opened the rooms to her dining room table, and the prince's head is sitting in the middle of the dining room table, and the Roman numeral V written on the back wall. And this is the sight that comes before you as the sheriff kind of leans against one of the walls and is just staring.
Who all has seen this? Has anyone else seen
Me
this that
either.
has left the room?
No.
When she invited us over for dinner, I didn't think she meant too soon. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a little too soon. Mhm.
My
Yep.
God.
I thought it was funny. That's
So-
all.
Somebody go get her, and she points off to where the redhead
Go.
ran off. Faith goes. Faith run.
Yes.
Your motions to Holly. Everything goes on lockdown.
I'm gonna
Holly moves.
I'm gonna
Holly-
activate my
Go ahead.
heightened senses.
Okay, what do heightened senses do again?
A heightened sense is just to.
Adds Auspex rating to your perception checks. It can't say perception.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
perception. Roll me a wits awareness, and then add that to it. So add extra dice to it.
All right, wisdom awareness. I got 4 wisdom and 3 awareness, so that's
Go for
7
it.
of them. All right. I got 4, 6, 7, 1, 6, and then a 9 and a 2. So that's that 4 successes, 4 successes.
4 successes and also 4 failures.
Right.
So you go right down the middle. I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
give you
3
this.
failures, right? Yeah.
Do you
just
roll
3.
a 1?
I did roll a 1, right?
1 counts as 2.
Gotcha.
Yep. So 4 and 4. I will give you this. You hear the only really your hearing heightens, and you hear that Faith has caught the woman. So you know that no one else is escaping, as Faith is bringing the other woman back into the room.
Obviously, the most important thing is to make sure that this information does not leave this room, leaving ourselves looking weak and without leadership at this moment.
You don't have to worry about that. That's fine.
Do I?
I haven't touched my phone since I got here, okay?
I left my Nokia back at home.
Your Nokia.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Lexi Slim? Yeah, I just did. I find this hilarious. All of you so strung up. This is fun.
Do you get anything other than just normal, like, hello, call somebody service on that?
I have a very important question. Who was alive during the Black Plague?
Ooh.
I'm not that old.
I need you to roll me a intelligence and occult.
Intelligence and
I'm looking for how many do you have?
intelligence. I have 2. Occult. I have 1.
Okay, so I'm looking for 2 successes.
Okay. A 9, an 8, and a 1.
Woof.
Straight 0. Does anyone have any type of occult specialty or more than 2 points in occult?
I've got 1 point of occult, but I got 3 in academics.
I have 2 points in occult.
Okay, so whoever has 2 points in occult, also roll me an intelligence occult roll, please.
Okay. I can use the roller provided by our lovely storyteller.
Ooh. 2 10s and 2 7s.
Ooh!
Yeah, boy.
Hey, look,
Oof.
what? I know things. Just weirdly know things.
is-
I don't know how I know them. I just know some shit.
That is 7 successes. You're gonna get.
Well, I know how I know stuff because I'm connected to the network.
The Malkavian network.
Understand?
Yes,
I got
you
a whole
are.
network in my head, so I know things that you don't know. True.
Cat, the REP RPG crew, just raided.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
Hey.
my babies!
Oh.
I hope you guys had a really good stream. I love you all so much. Okay, what did you get, Curtis?
I got 3. So I rolled on the dice roller. I got 3 successes
Is that okay?
and 1 failure, I guess.
Does it on the bottom does it say 3 successes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's 3 successes. You did it. It does the math for you. So you know, Curtis, you have seen this symbol a lot lately. It's very weird that you've seen it a lot in Vegas, but as graffiti
Okay.
and in sewers and on public transportation. You've been seeing this numeral a lot lately.
Okay.
My 7 successes.
Woof.
7. On
6. I got 2 10s and 2 7s.
That's 6. Okay, 6 successes.
Still.
7 is a group of hunters. You've dealt with them before. Seven is an ancient group of vampires, an organization of anti-vampires who hunt vampires. Nobody knows really why. There are multiple different reasons. There are multiple different rumors that circle around. The scariest part about Seven is no one knows who the fuck they are.
Yeah, I think I know what this is. Oh yeah. No, well, I mean, I should probably share it with them. I mean, I know that they didn't. I mean, they
The
could
audience is
be part of
outside,
it.
man. Come on, not inside. What is going on?
Oh, you guys haven't ever heard of the Seven?
The number?
It's a I okay, so I think it might be like a group of like ancient vampires, really really old ones that that just go around killing people, just killing vampires. Nobody really knows why, uh, but that's what they do. Uh, yeah, we lost a good man at the Vatican recently, so anyway.
Now that he said it, do we recognize the seven?
Give me another roll, and you can turn one failure into an automatic success because of some background that you have.
What is this? This is intelligence and occult again?
Intelligence occult. Yep.
Okay.
Hold, pause. Did you already roll?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Tell me what it is.
8, 9, and 2.
That's one success. Your life has been in numbers. 7 is a number that a certain someone once upon a time told you was her lucky number, and always was. And something kind of just clicks. I can't give you more than that. You only got one success.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Faith returns with the runaway ghoul, who is not looking at the scene in front of her. Just is refusing to look. She's terrified.
If I can, I know I do not own this particular building, but I own the surrounding areas. Because I have 3 points in Haven, because I consider the strip mine.
Mm-hmm.
I get extra die per rank when it comes to, like, noticing danger in the immediate area in my Haven.
Okay.
So
Not in your haven.
I'm not in my Haven, but I should be able to tell who's coming out of mine, thus coming into the building.
How?
It's gotta be some way around this.
Holly returns.
Yeah.
Building has been locked down. Everyone in is not going out.
Okay. He goes, I need cameras. I need everything. Everything. I think you heard me say some. I said everything. Nothing
Right,
leaves.
here's some, and she leaves.
Wait. We've
Pauses.
been over this multiple times.
Yes.
I need eyes. And I need anybody who was out, who came out of this building before we came in.
Mm-hmm.
In any direction.
Mm-hmm.
Find them.
Done.
Don't hunt them. Find them.
Done. May I be excused?
No.
She goes.
Does anybody have an idea of what's going on here? Anybody at all?
I mean, I don't know for a fact, but it seems that they wanted us to find the prince and somehow knew that the prince was having this meeting. Wouldn't you say?
Seems awful convenient, I guess.
Yeah, it does seem kind of funny that nobody seems to know anything, even though all of you, like, are from here, and I just showed up, and I'm the only one who seems to know shit about shit. So, that's kind of weird to me.
Got a point.
Anyway,
I'm sorry, I don't really hang out with hunters that often.
Meow.
I'd like to check through the body of the
Right
prince.
there's just ahead.
That's just ahead, so the body is
There's
not there.
just ahead. The body is not there.
And
Just in case, can I sense the unseen to make sure the assassin isn't just standing in the room with us?
Can go ahead and roll me a rouse check.
Right. I, of course, know what this is. It's just 1d10?
1d10.
Okay. 6.
Okay, you're still good. As you reach out and you're looking around, you see nothing. And that, for you, is strange. Because you can see everything.
Yeah. Dormant blood sorcery spells. Ghost. Nothing.
Nothing.
Alright, the room's been cleaned.
The room's been clean. Any protection this prince had up is gone.
I would like to leave this building. I know that we're on some sort of lockdown right now, but my biggest concern right now is that they have collected individuals of power in one place, and if this individual was our prince was dispatched of so easily, what's to say that they're not still in the building? So I'm not sure I want to be here.
Well, the difference between our unfortunate prince here and us is that we know they're coming at some point. So why leave? Why leave when there's such opportunity for growth?
I mean, it seems to me like they already did what they came here to do. Why would they come back or be here or mess with us? Like,
The
what do we have
sheriff
to do with it?
takes a sheet and covers the prince's head with it.
I want to try a little something.
Please.
I'm gonna do premonition, so I can kind of like actively provoke a premonition by focusing on a subject, making a rouse check, and rolling resolve plus aspects, and I'll experience flashes of insight. They may take the form of raised hackles, sudden inspiration, or vivid dreams. Never too precise, these visions can nudge a vampire out of harm's way or reveal a truth previously overlooked. So that's what
So,
I'm gonna do.
give me a roast check.
Yep.
Big money, no whammies.
6.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
And then you roll your aspects
And resolve.
and resolve, and tell me how many successes you get.
So I got a 10 and a 1, so cancels each other out.
Yes, each other
A
out.
7
A success.
and a 6 and a 2, so they've kind of canceled each other out again.
2. So you got 1 success. Okay. For a moment, Madman goes, for the first time since you met him, has gone dead silent and dead still. Madman, you open your mind to the network of the Malkavians as you have been connected to your entire life. You can ask one question.
Ooh,
What are you asking?
buddy.
Are the 7 coming for any of us?
You follow what seems like a fish lens as it's moving and moving. You see people and screams and laughter, and the entire lifetimes pass before your eyes over and over and over and over before they stop. And when they stop, you see a woman, long blonde hair, 3 scars across her face, and an animal sanctuary, smoking a cigarette. And you come back.
Ah. Well, that's interesting.
Something to share?
You guys know any gangrels?
Right?
None of you are
Yeah.
gangrels. The only ones who would be even a little bit close to gangrels are the Brujas. So, Jax, you know where the gangrels are.
Yes.
Girl. Hey, new girl. She speaks. I know you're probably real nervous around us, but it's okay. We're all right.
To be honest, I am bored. I was brought here for job. There's no job currently happening. Prince is dead. That is no good for me. Means no job. Why do you ask?
Well, I see these things, and sometimes, and what I saw a gangrel woman. At an animal sanctuary. Is there an animal sanctuary the gangrels hang out at somewhere around here?
Was she
Maybe
pretty?
there's a
Was she
clue.
hot?
Is she
I
hot?
she was she
Bet she was.
she looked a little stinky, but probably beautiful though.
Ah, yeah.
Stick to your guns. Well done.
Honestly, the best ones
Gotcha.
of us are, and Jax will like wipe their brow. That's like still a little sweaty.
Oh,
I like
Uh,
this one. Get her a job. Please.
Good God.
Any distinguishing features about these women?
Uh, Scars on the face, white hair.
Do I
Would
know?
this
what
ring
is?
any bells for
You
me?
know, all of you who have been here for a while
Cool.
know the gangrel Primogen
Oh, cool.
as
Yeah.
Phoenix Han, who is a blonde
Mm.
woman with scars across her face who is a gangrel. And she is the gangrel Primogen. She is the person of power. And also, powerhouses to stand against anyone would be the gangrels and the Bruja as brute force.
Do we know what question he asked?
He did not share it, no.
who was the one that was
It's
freaking out? That was like screaming and
the
doesn't.
redhead.
The redhead?
Cool. Yeah.
Can I try talking to her?
Yeah, she is standing and she's in the living room area that you guys were originally in because she doesn't want to see the scene that's currently.
Are we understanding that like she was the first one to see the head on the table?
She was looking for Allison and found her there.
All right.
So, are you going to go chat with her?
I'm gonna go talk with her. Do you want to go talk with her too?
With the sheriff?
Let's do
Yeah.
them
So,
go first, sheriff
Mhm.
next.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Uh,
can make a phone call.
yeah, I will just pull her to the side and be like, "My child, look at me. Do not think of the scene, but look at me."
She is shaking. She's terrified.
Yeah, I will
But
just.
she does.
It is important that if you saw anything at all, when you discovered this, that you share it. Is there anything, no matter how small, that you may have noticed upon entering into the room?
And she honestly sits and she tries to think for a moment. She sent all of us out. She was very specific that I went to Mad Men, not anyone else. She wanted to be alone, which is weird for her. She never really likes being alone. It was weird that she sent me out at all.
All right.
I was her first school. I've been with her the entire time.
Did you by chance know why she called us here to meet? Did she say anything at all about...
She just said it was an emergency and that she needed a certain particular set of skills and influence to help her.
All
She's
right.
very particular about the influence part.
All right. All right. This is fine. We are here to help. We are here to figure out what has happened here. And you can understand that we are all a bit shaken up as well. Were plans put into place about who would take over in her absence?
Usually, and she stops and she goes, usually the sheriff takes over until they find a replacement.
Ah. How hard is it to influence a ghoul?
Not very hard at all. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to plant the seeds of there was a talk at some point and my name came up as a potential replacement.
What power are you using? Is there a power you're using?
Is this entrancement?
Read entrancement.
The vampire can add their presence rating to all social pools and make small requests of the target?
Yeah. That's something. So you would that is a presence? Yes?
Yes.
Presence power? Okay, roll your presence plus manipulation. And I'm gonna roll for her to go against you.
What do I have to roll to notice this?
You said you were making a phone call.
I can wait.
Oh, wait, you can wait now?
I'm just watching, man.
Is this manipulation? I don't see presence here.
Your power.
Disciplines.
Oh,
Disciplines.
got it. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
You have a very good presence.
Okay. We're going to roll 5.
She doesn't have a hunger dice. You're rolling 5?
Yes. A 7, an 8, another 8, a 10, and a 1. So
that's 3 successes.
3 successes.
She rolled 1 success.
All right.
Woof.
She kind of blinks, and she just gives a small nod. And she goes, I think once your name came up as someone, but...
I'm sure it did. That is the logical choice here.
but
There will be a time for that later.
it's up to the sheriff, really, at this point.
It is. It is. Thank you, my child.
He nods and sits down. And you leave a woman who is now facing her mortality as her vampire is gone, so she will start rapidly aging very quickly. She does not
Rip.
get... Rip. Rip!
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Are we allowed to have overheard that conversation?
If you want to have overheard that conversation, I need you to roll. Hold on.
I absolutely would like to hear this conversation.
Wits and stealth. Okay.
Okay.
I need for our dear father to roll resolve and stealth.
Resolve
Okay.
and stealth.
So which
Dang.
one are we rolling to perceive it?
Wits and
It's
stealth.
All right.
Wits and stealth? I'm pretty good at those, actually.
Well, you shouldn't have a problem then.
I roll. This is my first roll.
3.
Mind you, this conversation's happening at the same time as the sheriff. Just gonna throw that out there.
It's
So
fair.
you guys will not be able to hear the sheriff's conversation.
Fine.
Okay.
6, 6, 6.
Well done. I also got 3 successes.
Did we all get 3?
You all got 3 successes.
I got 4 successes.
Oh,
Okay.
So,
we
Okay.
get extra senses.
Dang.
I don't know. I'm rolling good with that.
So, Jorm and Jax, what you hear is that Allison said that Father Judah should be the next prince.
Cool.
You do not notice that Judah used anything.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Madman, you noticed that Judah used something. But you're not from here. You can decide if you actually care or not.
Well,
It's up to you.
Can we say that Jax has gone over like near Madman and just does like a little nudge to him and goes, I thought there was supposed to be something called separation of church and state. Like, what is this?
And we got trapped into bigwig power peoples. These
I hate it.
Yeah, nah. Snobs.
Good, same page.
Plus, check it out, kid. He's using his powers on the ghoul. He just used his powers on the ghoul.
That
What's-
is impressive.
like,
That's
like
Scandalous.
messing with them. Yeah, because
Hardest beat think very
I
fast
think
right now. Not
I-
like yours does not do that. Yes. Huh?
He's got the creepy little Jesus fingers. I kind of come up
Oh,
beside
no.
them, being like, I got my little Nosferatu fingers, and he's got these little Jesus hands.
Are they like-
Jesus coming in like this.
Oh,
like,
God.
Oh no!
The only thing I want for this is every time one of the Toreadors turn the Nos is standing like, what's he doing? Like, ah, fuck.
Just like this, like, what you doing? Just like this the whole time, what you doing?
Is this like a cold marble floor? We just like hear his like fingernails like
Yes,
clicking
it's
on
like-
on the floor.
No, actually, I'm very silent. You hear 9 times out of 10, you probably can't.
He does actually have that. Alexandra, you want to talk to the sheriff?
Yes.
Camilla is very quickly. She is stalwart. She's all. Anytime you've seen the sheriff, she has been very emotionless. She has been very. That's her job. This is the first time you've seen any type of like panic in her eyes, as she is trying to figure out the next steps in the back of her head, as she is trying to clean her prince's body, what is left of it.
Camilla,
Yes, dear.
I know you're busy right now, but just to help all of us, I feel like it might be important to just kind of understand maybe the steps that happened prior to all of this during the day, if anything felt out of sorts.
He asked me to to gather 7. Asked me to gather 6 messengers. She asked me to make sure everyone was well equipped. She asked me to make sure that 5 of them were willing to, or okay if they perished. Not to leave any background. And then she asked to be left alone. We've always had protections up. The Tremere Primogen personally comes here once a month to set up protection, set up things to make sure the building is taken care of.
And she was left here. This is where she asked to stay alone.
Her home.
Right. So did you leave?
I went to my apartments, which are just 1 floor below.
And you didn't hear anything in that moment.
I did not hear anything until I
Right.
heard a scream.
Do you know what motivation somebody would have to do this when these plans were put in motion today? Like, you guys were the only ones to know that we were doing this. Is that correct?
As far as I'm aware.
So do you believe that it's within?
There are many vampires who are able to conceal themselves from people, from cameras, from magic.
Well, yes.
A Nosferatu could be sitting in that corner right now. I wouldn't know it. Not the one who's very visible, but
Right.
I'm
Understood.
invisible to you?
I'm real? I'm a real boy?
I haven't noticed.
Shut up, Nosferatu.
Yes, father. Fine, dad. Jesus.
Never mind,
Dave-
I love him already.
Days before, did Allison leave any request other than finding messengers?
she sits for a moment and she tries to think. And she had her monthly meeting with the Primogens. She meets all of them once a month to go over information, protections, things of the sort. So that's the last meeting I remember her having that wasn't just personal.
And that was a couple of days ago.
That was about a week ago, yes.
What's next for you? How can we support you during this time?
Next, I clean up her head.
Well,
I clean up
Absolutely.
the dining room.
You know.
I alert the Primogens to the prince's death, and a new prince must be chosen.
And how can we support you during this time?
They're very odd. Do you know that?
I take it back. Sorry. I just,
It is not a bad thing.
you know, a lot of people think so.
If you could... I do not know. I do not have an answer for you at this moment.
I understand. You know, I understand why people think I'm fake. Everything of my life seems fake, so I get it, but this is genuine, and I guess it's hard for people to understand that. But
I do
let
not doubt
me.
that it is not genuine, Miss Rose. I just have no answer for you.
Right. Well, you know where to find me.
I do. I follow you, so.
Oh, well, thank you. I feel like this is a little bit more important at this time, so.
There's a small smile there of trying to make a joke and not falling to where it was.
Yikes.
Stress, trauma.
Yep.
She looks at the rest of you like, I would talk to the Primogen, see if they can help. They have the most power after the prince here.
Oh, I'm already on the phone.
You're on the phone with?
Calling the Primogen.
What Primogen do you have on speed dial?
I thought we were talking about how I have a relationship with mine.
You do.
So him.
So
I have connections. I'm going to use them.
that's absolutely fair. So you are pulling up my list of Primogen numbers. Hold on. You're calling Aiken.
Yes.
It rings, it rings, it rings. Leave a message after the beep. Beep.
I hang it up and immediately call him back.
The phone turns turned off.
Of course it does. Stupid. We finally have a chance here, and he's gonna sleep right fucking through it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing.
You finally have a chance here to do what exactly?
You're not concerned?
I am concerned. If this is a power grab on behalf of you, if you are running home to father.
It's funny how someone with father in their name thinks they can talk down something like that.
I believe it was you who placed the entire building on lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you holding us here, or are we free to leave?
You can leave at any time. But I don't know why you would leave on such a interesting term.
I would like to speak to the other Primogens.
No one's stopping you.
Fine. Faith, summon us a car, please.
Yeah,
It's
Ma, I think the preacher did it too. Sorry.
Would anyone like to accompany me to speak with the other Primogens, or would you like to stay here under Jorm's thumb?
Alexandra Rose immediately raised her hand.
I'll go with if we go to see the gangrel Primogen. Yeah, let's go see her. Cause
that one.
I think there's probably some answers there.
The sheriff's still in the room?
yes.
We must trust in the faith that there is a reason that we were all called together. And though she may have left us, there was a reason, and we must trust in that reason that we've all been called forth. So I believe that you are correct, and anyone, and I do mean anyone, and he'll look directly at Lai, that would like to accompany to speak with the Primogen, yes, and you would like to sit in the back, you are welcome to join.
Are we allowed to call shotgun? Is that the thing, Father? Do you have like a...
There are 3 shotguns in the back, yes.
Only 3?
That you take literally. Gun ownership is no laughing matter.
Faith is proficient in shotguns. Thank you.
Uh, Father Judah, are we leaving from here?
I believe so. Is there
Uh,
something you would like to do first?
oh, I just need to take care of business. Shoots off a text to her PA and says, "Please get my car and take it home. I don't want it here."
Who's your personal assistant? We got a lot of personal assistants.
I
It's great.
have a fabulous assistant named Ethan.
I love it.
Ethan texts you back a smiley face, a winky face, and a thumbs up.
Oh my god, I love Ethan. He's the best.
As your car will be taken care of and taken back home.
Fantastic.
Father Judah, question. Does your car by chance have a bike rack?
I'm going
Faith
to.
looks up and just shakes her head no.
Faith? Faith, I need you to do me a favor, please. I need you to summon 2 cars. And I am just going to choose at random Alexandra and I and one.
Everyone else.
The person raising their hand will be in the other car with me. And the 3 of you, John, Jax, and Lai, can ride in the car with a bike rack.
How
Jax,
wonderful.
Jax nudges Madman again. What did I say? Separation of church and state.
Hey!
Elitist.
What a long con.
Freaking elitist. Hey, listen, kiddo. What's your name? BS? I'm gonna call you BS. No, not you.
Darling.
Not you. You're Jax. I'm talking about Lie over here, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Call you BS. You my boy, BS.
BS?
You guys, you could ride with me. All right. I got a Bentley. I got a driver. He'll
Perfect.
take us there. We'll be
Oh, you got a
fine.
driver? I have a driver. His name is Gerald, though. He just drives the number 4 bus. We're best
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah,
We're best friends.
Jerry. Nice working guy. Good.
He's a hard worker.
You know, Lai, it sounds like you'd have a lot of room on the bus, which is lovely, honestly.
What is a bus?
The sheriff
They are
looks
quite
up
spacious.
for a moment and goes,
Good God.
might not be, after you see the gangrel Primogen, your best bet would probably be the Nosferatu Primogen.
Oh.
For information seeking.
Hey, oh, can't get away from me too long.
Nosferatu Primogen being roadkill, who is a delight. And a
Oh, it'll be so
Good
good.
Lord.
It'll be so wonderful to see you guys and talking to Carmine.
There's nobody there. Who is he pointing to?
The rats sink
The
down
rats.
into the walls.
Stop texting for the car, just looks up at Father Judah for a moment.
It's just one car. It's just one car.
I'll-
There's a Bentley, and I don't even know what a bus is. But like, if you want to, just the one car, please, Faith, and then
That's fine.
and whoever.
You can also text his Law to meet them. The Law is going to bring the car.
Thank you. I will turn to the sheriff before I head out of the room and be like, should you need anything, all you do is reach out, and I will do my best to provide.
I appreciate it.
Just don't ask him for a bus schedule, clearly.
I know
You got
for a
multiple-
I have a bike, a nice one. I do not need a bus. Thank you.
He said he does not know what the bus is. Did nobody hear that except for me? Was that...
No, I heard it. We all heard it.
Jax,
I don't make me say it. I'm not going to. Yes, father. What do you want?
I would be more careful. Not for me, but as the night wears on, should battles commence, there's only one individual here traveling with us that can provide sustenance to not just this group, but any group that we seem to be talking to. So watch your mouth, should you wish to keep it.
Jax, he just called you a burger.
Jax,
Did
there's a
he do
moment
that?
there's a moment in the back of your brain that you realize that I'm going to say no one else has clicked yet. That you are under Bruja protection, but Allison granted that protection, and Allison is gone.
Yeah. I was going to make joke about how I personally know I taste good, but I feel like that would be in bad taste at this moment. We might figure that out later first. It is quite the spectacle. Shall we go?
Risha.
I don't know. I think I'd say it's pretty good taste. She smiles and walks out the door
God.
with
I
a
like
wink.
that one. I like that one a great bit.
What is. Can I ask one question before we go?
You can.
What is the 7 written in?
It's written in Allison's blood.
Can I taste it?
Yeah?
All right.
Are you
Ooh,
doing
father.
this discreetly or not discreetly?
No, I'm putting a hand up to it.
Yeah.
And just putting a finger there. I just want to make sure it's not someone else's blood that I would recognize the taste
So
of.
you have a power about tasting blood. Can you read that power to me real quick?
Oh, I've got a few.
You do have a few munchy.
By tasting a drop of blood, the user can discern certain basic traits of the one to whom it belongs to.
Alright. So you taste it, and it is rich. It is very like if you are a human, you are eating a double Dutch chocolate cake. Type sweet as you taste this blood. You feel final moments. You feel her final moments as she takes her last of metaphorical breath. And she is at ease, and she is calm as the blade hits her throat. And you hear a voice of, sleep, my dear friend. It is fine. I will watch over your city. Do not mind it. As you see the last moments of Allison's life. As Law pulls up the car, some of you get into a Bentley. Some of you get into a very expensive car. Law was like, Law looks over at Faith and goes, a bike rack? And Faith like, no, we're fine now. It's like, what? You all get into your respective cars. As for a moment, we flash into the control room. Of the hotel, as Holly is pulling up cameras and doing her job as efficiently as possible, when she gets a hand on her shoulder
Swear
with
to
dark
God.
red claws, and she hears a very sweet voice. Dear Holly, we are going to figure some else out, and we are going to delete some tapes. Don't you think this would be a wonderful idea? And Holly blinks, and she fights for a moment for, yes, ma'am, yes, Mary, very much so, and starts deleting tapes. And that's where
Oh
we are ending this episode.
Ooh, this is good.
my God.
So good.
How dare.
Ain't that some shit?
As we are heading to visit the gangrel of Hermogen that we have seen in our Malkavian's premonition. And then after that, maybe gonna go see Roadkill, who is my personal Nosferatu character, and I'm very happy that I get to play her as a Primogen. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching the first episode. We should have 2 or 3 more, depending on how fast you guys get through things. So hope Holly's still alive next episode. You know?
Open.
You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Hard hands out.
Bye.